In today's class, we are going to discuss the small business and enterprises. In the small business and enterprises, in this topic, first of all, you have to understand the concept of entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurship is a process and enterprises are its outcomes. Clear? So, now one question is in mind that why seek and enterprises? Entrepreneurs seek and enterprises because it results in creating goods and services which bring happiness, joy, comfort, and peace. It have every human beings look for a world full of happiness, joy, comfort, and peace. In order to bring this, the entrepreneur looks for opportunity for converting the challenges into comfort. Converting the challenges into comfort. How? By utilization of their own creativity. By showing their creativity. Clear? How they are doing it comfort by opening an enterprises, by setting up an ventures or any changes which they want to do according to their own skills. Clear? So why seek and enterprises? Because of converting the challenge into comfort zone. Clear? Now see the need and importance of entrepreneurship. The second, need and importance of entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship is needed and what are its important? Only because of for the development of the nation and growth of the nation. Because most of the country have the history of long year of foreign domination. They have attained freedom recently. Most of the common problems they are facing that to converse the outflow of limited nations wealth and fulfilling the demand of customers in place in the form of goods and services by locally producing that is also a motto of our recent government. Increase the wealth of, increase the skill of our country people. Clear? And they try to control their import procedures. If the things are produced within the country, those goods which we are importing from outside country, then our money will not go to the foreign domination. So the country need to import capital, goods and technology, and the major sources of foreign exchange is export. How a country can get the foreign exchange? By the help of export of goods and services. So, if our country will become a skill country, so all the things are produced in our country, and that we can also export to outside country to earn the foreign exchange. In developing country, produce import substitute goods to stop outflow of nation wealth. Produce more and more consumer goods and services to meet the increasing demand of these goods locally, and produce goods for export purpose to earn more and more foreign exchange. These are the importance of entrepreneurship, because they will help our country to provide the local goods. Local become vocal. Then go to the next part, that is need for entrepreneurship. What are the need for entrepreneurship in our country? Some of the points are there. According to that, we can say yes, it is needed. Like lifeline of nation. Entrepreneurship is a lifeline of any developing country, because if the entrepreneurship increases, then the peoples, those who are the demanding the goods, their demand can be fulfilled by using of local goods, and there is no need to import the goods from outside country. Clear? Now, next, provide innovation. Entrepreneurship are also known as innovators, because they are using the latest technology of method of production, because they have skill, they have knowledge that how these things will be produced in a efficient and effective way. So entrepreneurship develop new business ideas, and that will help for the development of our country economy also. Third point of need of entrepreneurship is growth of economy. Yes, it is true, because if the entrepreneurship adopt the latest technology, using the latest technology method of productions and providing services, then this will help in bringing the changes in the society and also in economy. Okay. Then the fourth is increase profit. Definitely, it will increase the profit of the entrepreneurs. How? Because they are always trying to minimize the cost. If the cost is minimized, then that goods will be provided to the customer also at a lower price, and the entrepreneurs will earn good profit. And the last is also social benefits. Social benefits is also included under the need of entrepreneurship, because if the entrepreneurs will use the latest technology and provide the good quality of goods at reasonable price, so that will a part of serving the society. So these are the procedure of and need of entrepreneurship. Now the next topic is process of entrepreneurship. Okay, what are the process of entrepreneurship? So I have started it from first, self discovery. It means under this step, entrepreneur assess what are his strengths and capabilities, and also they can know about what are their weakness, and if they will observe it, then they can give best work. So self discovery of a human being must be done. Okay, what are my strength and what are my weakness? This is the first process of entrepreneurship. Now second is identifying opportunities. It means in this step they try to find out the need and wants and problem, so that they can get the opportunities to solve those problems. Clear? Now third procedure of entrepreneurship is planning. Planning is very important for doing anything and also achieving a target. So they need to make proper plan for achieving the target of whatever they have thought. Next, that is raising startup capital. It means by using business plan, they attract the ventures capital and partners. You can see nowadays in the television advertisements are given that a small baby has also developed, a small child has also developed what? A software. And many of the foreign investors come to its door and they are fighting each other that I will invest in its technology. You are seeing nowadays in the television. Yes. So that is called rising startup capital by utilizing their opportunity and talent. The next procedure of entrepreneurship is startup. What is startup? Under this process, the enterprises launches his enterprises and try to develop more customers. It means they have started their new enterprises and they try to develop numbers of customers. Try to develop number of customers for their enterprises. And the next procedure of enterprises is growth. So enterprises or entrepreneur always try to expand and growth of their business. They are always using the latest technology They are always finding the opportunities and they convert that opportunity into gains and profit. And the last procedure of entrepreneurship is harvest. It means the selling the business and harvesting the reward. Many entrepreneurs sell their existing business and start a new venture. That is a part of entrepreneurship. Harvesting. Leave the existing thing and go for the next, the new part. That is called harvesting. Clear? Now, the next topic is a startup India scheme. The next topic is a startup India scheme. In this startup India scheme, what is this? What is startup India scheme? Now, listen. This is an initiative of the government of India. The campaign was first announced by the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, in his speech on 15th August 2015. It means in that Independence Day speech, he has started a new scheme that is called Startup India. A Startup India is an action plan to develop an ecosystem to promote and nurture entrepreneurship across the country. To promote and nurture entrepreneurship across country. It means everyone try to become an entrepreneur by using their skill and talent. The government is offering various bank financing scheme to promote startup. One of the example of that bank is Mudra Bank, started because of this scheme, so that you come with your idea. If your idea is really beneficial for the country, then your idea will welcome and government will provide you the finance. This is called a Startup India scheme. Now next, what are the various schemes and fund started by the government of India under this? So first was no inspection. So for startup encourage, the government is not inspecting the history of that business. So fear is not there. Second, second is registration. The government has launched mobile app in 2016. Through that, you can get the approval of your startup scheme. There is no need to move to table in government offices. Third, income tax exemptions. It means for the startup scheme, they have also get the benefit in the exemptions of income tax. It means they are free from income tax of first 3 years. This is a very big thing, that they do not have to pay any taxes. Now, next, capital gain tax exemptions. In the startup scheme, can claim capital gain tax exemptions also for first 3 years. Yani for first 3 years, they are also getting the benefits of capital gain tax when they are gaining from capital. And the next point is benefit in patent and intellectual property. They are also getting the benefit in patent and intellectual property. The startup apply for patent, the government will give 80% rebate in fee. 80% rebate in fee. Now next point is funding scheme for startup. The funding scheme startup is, the government has announced 10,000 crore fund for new startup and rupees 500 crore for credit guarantee scheme. Clear? These are the funds provided by the government for startup scheme. Now next is self-funding. What is self-funding? To start business, self-funding is the first option. On later stage, investor may get attracted. And the followings are the 10 funding option for startup scheme, that is first self-funding, second crowdfunding, third angel investment, fourth get venture capital, fifth raises money through bank loans, sixth get business loan from NBFC, non-banking financial company, and government program that offer startup capital. These are the 7 funding options of startup scheme. Clear? And also next funding is the central government scheme, like Bank of Ideas and Innovation Program, Pradhan Mantri Micro Unit, SIDBI, SIDBI, Small Industry Development Bank of India, and also the state government scheme. Started by the government so that the promotion of startup must take place in our country and the talent can never be wasted. So this is the scheme